Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel, and for those who are brand new here, welcome to my YouTube channel. Welcome to Bear with D. I'm so excited to have you here on this journey with me for Vlogmas. I'm going to try and be consistent and at least post once a week after Vlogmas. We don't know how that's going to go yet, but at least we're going to be posting for Vlogmas. But welcome to Bear with D. Basically my channel is centered around lifestyle, I don't know, vlogs, lifestyle vlogs, hauls, that kind of stuff. If you follow me on TikTok, you will know that I'm a very authentic content creator. I post my real life. I post things that are normal, that normal people do, that a life that normal people live, just a normal life. So that's kind of what my content is geared towards, just being my authentic self and sharing my life with you guys. You never know who you're reaching and who you're blessing by just sharing your story, no matter what that story may seem. You may think that your story is not like impactful, but it can be very impactful to other people. So I like to just share authentically and hope that my content touches at least one person or helps at least one person, no matter what it is, whether it is to influence you to take up your camera and record, or it is to walk you through something that you're going through. Whatever it is, that's the kind of content I post. So I asked some persons on a video. Oh, there's the earring that fell out of my ears. Anyways, I posted a video on TikTok where I asked some people to basically ask me some questions and I would answer them for the first video of Vlogmas. So I kind of changed my mind. Instead of doing like the Christmas tree decor on day one, I'm posting a Q&A, and then tomorrow we'll get into the real Christmassy stuff. So let's get to know each other. For I know the plans I have for you. There's the Lord. There's the Lord. I have 15 comments on the video, so I'm literally like on the video right now and I'm going to open the comments, and I have 15 comments on the video. We're going to start with the first comment. Would have been 3 days ago. Okay, I think it's just 15 comments, but not everything are questions. So let's dive into the questions. First question is, what keeps you going? And this one is from Emma, my lovely Emma. What keeps me going? Honestly, Jesus. I kid you not. Like, and I know that may sound very cliche and frivolous, but I've gotten to so many points in my life where I've genuinely felt like just giving up, or just felt like I don't know how I'm going to make it, or just feel like I'm not living a life that is fulfilling. Like I've just so sometimes you get to that place where you wonder, what am I doing? And what keeps me going is the fact that I know that God has my back. Literally, like he knows the plans he has for my life, and even when I don't understand those plans, he's not going to harm me. Like I have to bear in mind every single time that no matter what I'm going through, God isn't trying to harm me. And so that really keeps me going. That really keeps me pushing forward, knowing that as long as I'm in his will, and like I said, I know it's cliche, but it's the truth. If I never for God, I tell you the truth, I know which one would I day. I know which one would I day. Really just God. The next one is, how is it like living and adjusting to all the new you're experiencing in this life? And this is from Unique. Living and adjusting to all the new I'm experiencing is hard. I'm not even going to pretend like it's easy. From a child, I've always had the desire to live the American dream. I've always wanted to be in America. I've always wanted to experience what my friends would experience when they would travel and go Disney and go whatever. I never had a passport or a visa when I was a child. I got my visa in 2017. I never traveled in high school, and I didn't know what it was like to take a plane. Never been on a plane. Never understood nothing. I always just hear stories and wish it was me. So I've always wanted to travel, but it's a whole different thing with traveling versus living in the space. Sometimes it's difficult because even as it relates to how we speak, I live in the Midwest, and so they say things completely different, and sometimes they don't understand what I'm saying, and I feel like I've had to really adjust how I speak to get people to understand me. And sometimes it feels like I'm killing a part of myself, and I don't like how that feels. And so I talked to my husband about this the other day, and I was like, I don't like the fact that I now feel like I don't even know how to pronounce some words that I knew how to pronounce before, because now I say things and I'm nervous. I get very nervous when speaking because I don't know if they're going to understand what I'm saying. And so there's that aspect of it. there's also the aspect of food, you know, trying to be open to other people's cooking and not just being selfish to just my Jamaican food and my Jamaican cooking, and then try not to dictate how people should cook and what they should use, and like the different tastes. Like chili, I did not like chili. I couldn't understand why you put in cheese pan soup and sour cream, and so it's an adjustment, but it's also it's also great to learn a new way of living and a new culture. And I'm very grateful that the family I'm married into, they're so humble, and it just makes it easier to integrate in such a family. You know, the humility, I really enjoy the fact that they live as a family. They're one big family. Like, it's like a Jamaican tenement yard vibe, even though we live in different places. It's like when you come together, it's just, it feels like home in that aspect. So it's been difficult sometimes and it's been easy sometimes. Question number 3. Which foundation are you using now? I know you changed all the foundation you were using. Yes, I changed my foundation, and literally the foundation I have on right now in this video is the Estee Lauder Double Wear Foundation. And I sometimes I use that one, and sometimes I also use Too Faced, the Too Faced foundation. I love both of them. Full coverage, especially the Estee Lauder gives me a fuller coverage, so I use less of that one because it's more full coverage. So I love that one, and it's very lasting, it's very true tone, so I love that foundation. But as you say, I'm gonna change foundation often because as the seasons change, your skin changes, so foundations work and sometimes they don't, so you just have to kind of see what works for your skin in the season. The next question is, what inspired you to be a social media influencer? Am I an influencer? Lie yourself. What inspired me to be a social media content creator? Because I don't consider myself an influencer. At least I don't think so. Well, I am an influencer. I'm a Christian influencer. I'm an influencer for Christ. Period. Yeah. Okay. Get comfy. Gotta get comfy. Gotta get comfy. Okay. What inspired me to be a social media influencer? And Sophie Boo asked this. When I moved to the US, I was living in a friend's basement. When I say basement, don't think I'm living in a little whatever, little dibby basement. It was a proper basement apartment. All right, and it got lonely. I was away from my family. I was away from my friends. I was learning new ways of doing things. I was experiencing new lifestyle. I was living in an area that had literally probably 2 black people. Like, it was difficult to feel like I belonged in the beginning, you know what I mean? And so I had my TikTok account from Jamaica years and years ago when TikTok, it was musical first. I think I was Musically, and it went to TikTok. From them time they made it over here, but never really over here. And I used to watch TikToks all the time, and when I joined, it was like mostly dancing. And so I thought, I'm a dancer, I can come on TikTok and do the TikTok dances. Baby, it never worked out for me. I felt so awkward. I couldn't learn the choreographies, I couldn't learn the dancing. It was just not me. And one day I decided to just take up the camera and just start talking. Just get ready and just talk. Like, try be me. And in doing that, I created literally a community over here. Like, I don't know, it just became like a community, one video at a time. And then I decided to start posting my story times and talk about like my experiences with relationships and whatever. And that also drew a lot of followers on my page. I love to say a lot of my, you know, I don't want to say followers, I hate the word followers. It drew lots of people to my page because I was being authentic and I was telling stories of what I went through in my past. And so I just started to turn on the camera one day and just talk because I was lonely and I felt like I didn't belong, and I wanted to find a community that I felt accepted in. And that's why I started. How did you actually start posting? As I said, just turn on the camera and just start. And you have to not overthink your content. Like, you see, if you record something, edit it and post at the same time. I would just say, just turn on your camera, record, and start with what you have. Start with what you have. Turn the camera on, record, and post. So yeah, that's it. What is your favorite Jamaican dish? Girl, I love a curry chicken and dumpling. I love a curry chicken and dumpling. I love ackee and saltfish. Don't stop me up. Don't stop me. And this may be very weird to people, but I love cooked down sardine and white rice. People love cooked down mackerel and, mackerel and white rice, and mackerel and corned beef. Me love mackerel. Me love sardine and white rice. But it's basically it's curry chicken for sure. Curry chicken and white rice, or curry chicken and dumplings, and I can saltfish and fried dumpling. I don't really master the fried dumpling thing yet, but yeah. And that question was from Cute Dolphin. Okay, this is the one that everybody's been waiting for. People been asking a lot of, and I've just been, yeah. How you and your husband met? And that's from Brianna. Okay, so how Ray and I met. Basically, I had taken a year off of, since when my last relationship ended, I took a year off dating. I said, God, I'm dedicating my entire life to you, celibate, everything, just taking that entire year off from it and focusing on you. So I took that year off and I focused all my attention on being with, on, you know, getting to know God more, drawing closer to God and all of that kind of thing. At the end of that year, my friend and I decided, okay, we're going to try online dating again. But this time we were intentional. We know exactly what we want. We're going to put exactly what we want out there in our introductions or whatever. You know, we're leading with God. So when somebody messages us, we're going to pray about it. We're not just out there just date everybody and everything. And we basically met on eHarmony. We actually met on eHarmony. We met online. I don't know about nobody else, but I am big on online dating. I believe if you're intentional and if you set your intentions correct, if you set your intentions correctly and you know who you are, what you have to offer and what you're looking for, and you be intentional and you pray about it, I believe online dating, I believe in it. As you can see, I have my husband from online dating. I believe in online dating. Nikki's says, which parish in Jamaica are you from, hon? I'm from Westmoreland. Basically, I born and raised St. Catherine, went to school, went to Immaculate Conception High School, moved from there to Westmoreland. My mom started a school in Westmoreland, so my mom owns Jamaican Christian Academy in Westmoreland in Grange Hill. So we moved to Westmoreland and I finished high school at Manning's High, and then we've lived in Westmoreland since then. So that was from 2017. From 2006 we moved to Westmoreland officially, and my family still lives in Westmoreland. So yeah. When you go back to visit Jamaica, is it going to be just you and hubby, or the entire family? That's from Gloria. It's gonna be me and hubby. He definitely wants to go to Jamaica. He didn't have his passport before. He just got his passport. He's ready to go. We're going to be going to Jamaica. I'm not going to tell you guys when, but we're heading to Jamaica soon. We're gonna try and see if I don't know if we can get his mom to leave her farm and her animals and come with us, but we want to. So it may just be me and him, but if we can convince her to come, it'll be me, him, mother-in-law, and I know his brothers want to come as well. So who knows? We may do an entire family trip, or it may just be me and my husband. I'm not sure yet. How did you migrate to the US? This is from Nicola Pinnock. I came to the US to take a break from Jamaica. I had a dance studio in Jamaica. COVID happened. I had to close my studio. I was lost. I was depressed. I didn't know what to do with my life. I felt like I was drowning. I decided to take a break. In taking that break, I decided to do my research and to really see, you know, I never want to run off. Me just a run off dolly. I don't have that kind of blood there. So I did my research. I went on the USCIS website. I did my research and I realized I could have applied. I applied for a particular benefit based on my qualifications in dance and all the things I've accomplished. And in applying for that, I got my work permit and my social, and yeah. So it wasn't a decision that I made before I left Jamaica. I left Jamaica to take a break, and then while I was here, I decided to research and see what I could do to, if there was a way for me to legally stay here and get a job and work here, because there's nothing for me back in Jamaica. I mean, yeah, I have my family there, but in terms of personally, my in terms of career and mental health, in terms of my personal career goals and, you know, that kind of thing, there was nothing for me in Jamaica. The last comment is, hi D, just want to know when you planning on starting a family, because girl, you and Ray gonna make beautiful babies. We'll start a family in due time. Thanks, appreciate it. But yeah, those are just some questions that were asked on the video, and decided to answer a few of them to give you guys a little insight. Overall, for those who if you're here, I assume you're from TikTok. If you're not here from TikTok, then you would at least know me otherwise or whatever. But yeah, that's a little bit about me. As we continue posting videos, you learn more about me and you kind of, you know, see more into my life, I guess. But thank you for watching. Mr. Danya said my back just bend down, so thank you for watching. Thank you for joining me for Vlogmas 2024. I appreciate your support so much. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Share this with a friend, tell a friend, send a friend, whatever. See you guys tomorrow for Vlogmas Day 2. Bye.